My name is Juan Montoya. I'm a senior here at Arkansas State University, and my major is in engineering technology. One of the contributions I was able to do for the Red Bull Steel casting team is to draw up a CAD drawing in SolidWorks of the George Washington's Lions Cateau. I was able to look at the different features and different details of the sword and implement it into SolidWorks and eventually make a casting out of it.
My name is Bo Grace. I am an A-State engineering technology student with a graphic design minor in my pursuit. I contributed to this project by creating a high-res image of the Silver Lion Head Cateau and then converting that to pathing in Illustrator, strangely enough. Taking that over, putting it in SolidWorks, and we were able to make extrusions of the general outline of it. Ever since then, Juan's taken over that part, and I have more or less been working on the technical report.
My name is Ramsey Brower. I'm a senior here at Arkansas State University studying mechanical engineering. I was heavily involved with our post-processing calculations and research. This includes our normalizing, our carburizing, and our quenching and tempering. I calculated times and temperatures for all of those processes.
My name is Caden Grimmett. I'm a freshman at Arkansas State University studying mechanical engineering, and my biggest contribution to this team was the materials for the blade, the handle, and the pommel.
One of the challenges that we faced when creating our sword was deciding certain materials for different parts of our sword.
We originally wanted our pommel to be a more dense material, but due to time and resources, we had to switch it up.
We originally had a connection that was going to get us some bronze for the pommel, but that did not work out.
Ultimately, we determined on aluminum because of its malleability and potential weight distribution. For our treatment of our blade, we calculated the time and temperature needed for normalization, carburization, and our quench and temper. We calculated that we needed to normalize at about 1600 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. We carburized at 1750 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour and 15 minutes. And then with our quench and temper, we tempered for multiple cycles at 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
We had to decide certain materials for our carbonization, and we decided to use graphite because of its pure carbon substance. Also for our quenching, Ramsey was able to determine out of many different types of liquids for quenching that canola oil would be best. Canola oil will give it that rapid cooling that we need whenever we go from hot to cool state.
To fabricate our guard, we took the excess material out of the channel from our cast. We machined this down to the approximate shape of our guard, and then all of the details were hand engraved on top.
What makes our rendition of the Silver Lion Head Cateau special is our use of our university mascot, the Red Wolf.
I'm working on a second sword. The first sword that we were working on, we didn't have a method, we didn't have a process, we were just testing out stuff. The second sword, we do have a method, we do have a process, so we're following the process. We're trying to follow the method to make it right. Let's go check up on him. Let's go check up on him and see how he's doing with the first sword. How's it coming?
It's coming.
Did you ever think you were gonna make a sword this semester?
Absolutely not. I was not prepared to make a sword this semester.
Now it's a little bit wobbly and uneven, so this is Ramsey trying to make it more plainer.
You can see your reflection in that thing. Maybe.
We're trying, like I said, we're trying to make it plain. You can tell there's still some bumps, but we're getting there. What I'm still working on, probably shaved it down to 4 pounds. So yeah, this is a lot easier to handle.